let's look at something similar to this. So these paintings here are called mural mosaics. You've probably seen them before. They're really neat because they're made up of smaller pictures, right? If you look at the dinosaur picture here, you can see it's made up of several different dinosaurs that make a bigger dinosaur, right? And it's kind of cool how they do it, right? You've got like the trees here create the teeth of the monster dude, and like the what is it, a stegosaurus creates more of the teeth. And what do we got? What do we got down here? We've got blue dinosaurs making the sky, and we've got like just all sorts of different things, right? It's a really cool talent to be able to take a bunch of different looking photos. I mean, if you look at just the photos inside the mural, they all kind of look very different, right? There's a common color scheme, and the artist has the ability here to make them all fit into one grand picture, this giant T-Rex looking thing. And it's the same thing here, right? There's a lot more pictures here, but if you look closely, this is just basically a bunch of abstract paintings all conglomerated to make a big picture of some dude hugging his horse's face. Okay? So, yeah, there's a picture of a lady there. What else do we got? A picture of a lady. What is this? Some kind of emblem. There's a wolf. Where's the wolf? There's a cougar there.
There's a soccer ball in the bottom.
Is there a soccer ball? Yeah. Like what does this all have to do with a guy hugging his horse's face? Who knows?
There's a wolf above.
Okay. There's an eagle. It looks like a fox to me, but.
That one looks like an
that's
atom.
a fox. The wolf.
That one looks like an atom.
The wolf is under the heart, about 3 down.
Okay. All right. So you get the idea, right? So, an art class. This would be kind of cool to do for an art project, but an art class at some random fictional school is creating a mural mosaic, and they're creating it with a bunch of other schools. So a bunch of schools, their art classes are contributing paintings that a professional artist is going to use to make a mural mosaic. All right, so they know that future art classes will have to contribute to the project to complete it, so that's not the only class that's doing it. In this particular art class, each person is going to make a painting on a 15 centimeter by 15 centimeter panel. Okay, so I give you your canvas. It's just going to be 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. All right. After you finish your panel, and after everyone else in the class finishes their panel, they're going to be assembled into a mini mural. Okay. There's 25 kids in the class, so the panels are going to create a square that has 5 panels on each side. So let me just draw what's happening here, okay? So here's your piece that you're going to paint, and it's 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. Okay, and you paint whatever you want on there, okay? You can paint a picture of your, I don't know, Justin Bieber crush.
Justin Bieber.
Okay, he's got muscles. Okay, so you paint a picture, and they tell you what colors to use, and they tell you what to paint so that the mural looks nice. But you're painting a 15 by 15 centimeter panel. Okay, then everyone else's pictures are going to go into a big square, which this does not look like. Big square. Come on now. Make a big square and cut it into 5 pieces. 2, 3, here we go, 4, 5. And then the same thing the other direction. Okay? So this right here, your painting would be one of these pieces here. So this would be like your painting here. Okay? And then everyone else makes a painting, and they put it all into one chunk. Right? And then that chunk becomes part of an even bigger mosaic that a bunch of art classes are going to create together. Okay, so there's lots and lots of paintings in this big mosaic. Get the idea? All right, so the question is asking us, what's the area of this entire thing? What's the area of the big square that we're contributing to this professional artist? Okay, give me some ideas for how you could do that. There's 2 things we could do.
15 by 15. Wouldn't the rest of them be 15 by 15?
Yes, every single one is 15 by 15. So there's 2 methods that we could do for this. Give me an idea, yeah?
Well, 15 times 15, because that's the area, or that would be the area of the one of them. then you have to times that by 25 because there's 25 people.
Good idea. Okay.
That's what I
So
thought.
Kendall's finding the area of just an individual painting and then multiplying it by 25.
The answer
Valid,
is
valid method.
That sounds
625.
Okay, so this is 625 just
5,000.
itself. What's 15 times 15? Let's start there.
15 times 50? Oh, that's 225.
Right, sorry, I got the wrong square in my head. So a single painting is 225 square centimeters. And then we have 25 paintings, all with the same area. So we take that single painting and we multiply it by 25, right? And what did you get?
5,625.
yeah.
Good, and that's the area of our big, huge square that we're going to submit to that professional artist. Good? Simple so far?
Yeah.
What's another way we could find that area?
Oh, that was the easiest way for me to find it out.
Maybe let's just look at this big square. Could we find the length and the width of the big square and then calculate its area?
Yeah, because if you could find like if you know that each of those little boxes equals like 15, you could do 15 multiplied the amount of boxes for each side.
Yeah, right? I've got how many 15s on each side here?
5.
Got 5 15s, so what's that total distance? 15 times 5. What is that? 75. Which means the other side, since it's a square, is also 75 centimeters. And what's the area going 75 by 75?
You get the same answer.
You get the same answer? We definitely should, right? 5625 square centimeters.
It doesn't matter which way you do it.
Nope, because you get the same answer. Okay, so there's a second method there, but they're both valid. They would both be correct. Just interesting to think about it differently.